This year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers.
3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. They move the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Berry. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Extending the play now.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Berry. Breaks a tackle. He's got room.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Change the pre-snap look now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive. Over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion. And it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
That's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick 6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. To throw, it's Carr. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Larson. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Play action here on first down. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Larson. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Bootleg looking to throw. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
2nd and 10 here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag.
Important second down play coming up.
Back to pass.
It's Carr. Quick throw over the middle.
Oh, what a grab! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Moves out of the pocket.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw to his receiver.
He makes the grab.
That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Play action fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Berry.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field, go for it on 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football, there's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise,
they got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And that sets up a return. And the return will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Love the effort from the man under center here, but the dive comes up just short of the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Barry.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab behind the line. It's Williams. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's buried. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Johnson. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The June quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Caught. Completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Just one play left here in the half. And now the handoff. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. It comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Now they're running on the toss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll toss it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Carr. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tailback with another carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw already.
Ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Heading left after the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Back to throw. It's Carr. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Empty set now. 5 wide. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and distance.
Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He's got the first and still going.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Here comes the handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Carr. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Grinding away on the ground. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. Looks like LSU has the first down. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a first and 10. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll ride the back again here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Carr. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets